Hey y'all, I'm still over in the just outside the county seat for the county I live in. Had to come over here today to take care of some business, and I got off the highway and drove down a country road. So I'm going to give you a little ride along with me. Over there you can see some cows. That's the only cows I've seen in a while. Let me do a U-turn here so I can get back to where I know where I'm at again. It's not anything beautiful right now. Everything is still brown and kind of plain from the winter with all the snow and ice and everything, but it sure doesn't look like Texas, so I'm gonna record a little bit for you. And this road is so narrow. Coming up, I met a vehicle, and just up ahead here, there's a wide spot in the road, and luckily both vehicles, my vehicle and the other one, got to that wide spot just at the right time, so we were able to pass each other. Otherwise it would have been a problem. None of the county roads in this area are paved. I'm still in my county. I'm probably about 30 minutes from my home right now. But this county and all the surrounding counties have no county roads that are paved. Back in Texas, every county road is paved. I'd pretty much avoid going down the county roads here because you get this white dust all over your truck, and if it's wet you get white mud all over your truck. So I just pretty much avoid county roads. I like my truck staying shiny clean, except the inside of it needs a good detail, and one day when it gets warm I need to clean out the inside of this truck real good. I'm just recording from my phone. I don't have a selfie stick or tripod or anything to hold it, so I'm just holding it with my hand. I had to switch hands because my other arm was tired of holding it up at the right height. So I'm driving with one hand and making y'all a video with the other hand. There's a lot of farming here that you can see the stubble from probably milo. They grow a lot of milo here, and some corn and some wheat, and it is totally different than the agriculture in Texas. I know in North Texas they grow wheat, but down in South Texas, the Texas Gulf Coast where I'm from, you never see wheat down there. But they have milo and corn, and it grows to 5 or 6 foot tall, both the milo and the corn. Up here they're lucky if it gets to 2 feet tall. I don't know how a corn stalk up here 2 foot tall can grow corn, but evidently they do. I bet they don't give it 2 or 3 years per stalk. Corn I grew on my place, I'd get probably 20 or 30 years per stalk. My last place, it was small. I didn't grow milo or anything like that. I did grow corn. I grew vegetables to eat. When I had that big ranch, I had milo and alfalfa, for hay and corn and all kind of stuff. Okay, I think that's the highway where I turned. I don't know where I'm at, to be honest with you. I was just driving. There's a donut shop in town, but it was closed. I had lunch. I came over to the courthouse to get my truck re-registered and to pay some taxes that I hadn't paid yet. And then I went to eat at a Asian restaurant. And I had heard that there's a good donut shop over here, or a good bakery over here. And I found it, but it was closed. But their Facebook page said that it was open. So I called them, and the lady said she had run home for lunch, that she'd be back in 5 minutes. Look at all that hay out there. Said she'd be back in 5 minutes, so that's why I'm just driving around waiting for her to get back to the store. I'm gonna see what kind of sweets she has that I can't live without. They do. Look back in the back in just a minute. Over there you see some irrigating arms. See them right there? It never ever rains here. It snows a lot. It snows a whole lot, but it never rains. And so I guess these farmers have to irrigate whatever crops they grow. I met one lady up here that's a farmer. She said she borrowed $1 million every year to do her farming, and when she harvests her crops, she pays off the loan and keeps whatever little bits left over to live on for another year, and then when it's time to plant crops, she gets another loan for $1 million. Because evidently she doesn't make enough to do the next year's farming out of what she gets. I don't think I'd like to farm that way. When I was farming, I paid cash as I went. That's the county seat of my county right up ahead. It's a small town. It's a big county, but it's a small, all the town centers are small. The next county south of me has a big town. That's where I go doing most of my shopping. I do all my grocery shopping in the town where I live, but to buy clothes and cases of water to drink and stuff like that, I go to the next town over. Look at the city park. Looks like it caught on fire. They have lots and lots of wildfires up here. Last year they had a 40,000 acre wildfire just west of the town I live in. My town was full of ashes and smoke. Thank God it didn't get to my town. Alright, the bakery's right up on the left where that turquoise color store is, so I'm going to turn the phone off. I got to do a U-turn here to get parked. I'll talk to y'all later.